Hey, what's up guys? We're on our way to Hermanus. We're gonna go explore Hermanus a little bit, see what there is to do, and just get a little bit of a day in the life of what it is like to live in Hermanus. It's not gonna be a full day trip, we're only going for the afternoon, and we're just gonna explore and see the beautiful beaches and some of the lookout points. And hopefully, maybe we can spot a whale, because it is whale season in Hermanus. So let's get on the road and let's see what happens. You would not guess what's right in front of us right now. Take a second, take a wild guess. Middle of the road, a whole bunch of sheep. Actually ridiculous. Blocking the road completely, you can't get anywhere. Wow. Can't even move at all. I hope they wait at the stop street. Ridiculous, that's actually cool. Water.
Go, it's my time. Watch me build another life. Find another space. Explore the world and find my place. Hope you find some peace of mind. Hope the night was worth your time. Threw my heart away.
So we're basically almost in Hermanus, but unfortunately there's a lot of roadworks. So even though the view and everything is really beautiful, a lot of roadworks causing there to be only one lane in operation. To the left we can see the beach and the ocean. To my right here behind me you can see the mountains. But in general it should be like a 45-minute trip, but it extends to more like an hour-long trip because of the continuous roadworks that feel like they never end.
Why you hanging on the roof all by yourself? I have an open invitation, but you're telling me go get lost. I don't wanna see your face. Yeah, what the hell? So why don't we stay out to the morning light? 'Cause two words can make.
We just got to Hermanus and we're here at Gering's Point, one of the most famous walkways here in Hermanus and along the Western Cape. And if you can look behind me here, we'll go through and I'll show you a bit more. But there's all these different types of sculptures and different types of art along the walk, along the beach. As you can see the waves crashing behind me. It's actually really stunning, really beautiful. And it's free to do. You just come and park here and you can walk along the beachfront and look at all the beautiful art. So I'll walk through there now, have a little walk around and show you some of the art. Really stunning. So just walking here along the cliffs, and in the background, I doubt you can see it because it's very small in the background, but you see people kayaking on the sea. To the side of me, all these beautiful sculptures and lookout points, and it really is beautiful and it's so calm. Just sitting here listening, the waves crashing against the rocks. It's actually really cool. I definitely would want to go and kayak on the sea, similar to what these people are doing. And generally, at this time of year, I heard other people talking and they've been seeing whales every single day of the week. At the moment right now I can't see any whales that have popped out this morning as of yet, but hopefully we get to see some, hopefully there is. But otherwise, so stunning. Some really interesting sculptures you see. This sculpture behind me right here is called The Hunt by Nanette Ranger, and it's basically when the hunt becomes the hunted, and it depicts of a human with the animal's head. Really interesting and abstract art. If you look towards behind me here, another really big art piece that I'll get a close-up of now. Really interesting. This is really interesting, this monumental piece that they have up here. based on the lights of the sky. And as you can see, it's actually really accurate. If we follow along here, if you look at the months, so we're looking at the cross point over there. October 19th is basically the time of the date. Today's date, I think, is the 12th. Really accurate. And it's now 10:15, and that is just past the 10. So really accurate that they've made here, showing the date and the time based on the sun location and based on the time of the year. Really cool. Everything about the moons and the lunar eclipses and the positioning of it, quite stunning. This right here is actually one of my favorite pieces so far, and it's quite a recent art piece that they put in here. It's called The View, and it depicts, completely made out of steel, of people basically sitting on a boat and busy looking out at sea. Really good art, really well done. Very stunning. Let's see what the lens can see through here. It's a mirror. Stunning. With the views of the mountain and the sea in the background. What more can you want? Beautiful. Really beautiful here. Waves crashing on the rocks as you're walking in the rocks. Just over there you see a whole flock of birds, white birds just sitting on the rocks. That's stunning. Very tranquil environment. Probably can't hear much because of the waves being so loud. The view is stunning and it's just so calming. The breeze of the sea ocean and the waves busy hitting right beneath you. We're standing on this rock and the waves busy splashing just beneath us. And that's beautiful. Gotta love it. And this right here basically sums up the beauty of Hermanus. 5 minutes from inner city where you're living, you can come and sit here where you can't see any of the city, on rocks, just listening to the waves crashing behind you. So tranquil and beautiful and calming. And that's basically summing up Hermanus in a second. Why it's worth a visit, why a person should come and see it. A beautiful coastal town. A lot of tourists come here. So it's got all the attractions for tourists, a lot of restaurants, and it's a very clean city. Very attractive for many people to come to. And it's not too far away from Cape Town, so many people can come from Cape Town for a day trip or two to Hermanus. We'll see what Hermanus has to offer. And especially during whale watching season, doesn't look like we're going to see any whales this morning, but in general, you can get onto a boat, a charter boat, and they take you up close and personal with the whales, and that is truly the big drawing point. We might head off to explore what the city center looks like a little bit more, and then probably head to the beach, see what the beach has to offer here in Hermanus, and that will be it for our day trip. But it's really beautiful here. So as we're on just a day trip, we don't have a lot of time left before we have to head back. So we're just gonna stop at McDonald's to get a quick snack before we go and check out the beach. Ideally, there's a lot of really good restaurants. I'll show you some footage now of us driving past them. And ideally, you'd sit there and have a proper lunch, but we're under time constraints. So we're just gonna get a quick takeaway. Literally driving into McDonald's as we speak, here on my left. So yeah, we're gonna quickly get a McDonald's and then we're gonna head to the beach due to the time constraints, but I would definitely recommend, if you have more time to spend and you're not in a rush, to go and have some of the seafood that is available along the sea coast here in Hermanus. I have to turn with one hand. So yeah, we're at McDonald's here. Let's have some lunch. Thank you. Speak. Nice. So we just got our food here. We got a share back from McDonald's, Big Mac each, cheeseburger each, a couple of chips, 10 nuggets to share and some drinks. We're just gonna get that, munch that down real quick, and then we're gonna head straight to the beach. See you guys now. So we just stopped here at Grotto Beach. The Lifesaver Shack is right there behind us. Got a coffee truck and a coffee stand there. Beautiful white sandy beaches. Quite stunning here. The outlook of everything quite bright too, shining off of the sand. But if you look there, and you can see the corners of our loops around Hermanus. Stunning. And here you can rent your own chair with umbrella, spend the day here in the sand, enjoying it. It's now the middle of the week, so there's not that many people here, but it is about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, so it's peak time where it's really, really hot, so we might get a quick dip into the sea, see how it is. And it's really beautiful. As you're looking on the left hand side there, you see the mountains in the background. Stunning scenery. And this is just some of the few stuff you can do while in Hermanus. For free, we went earlier to Kayaking Point, the rock pass. There's another path through the bush that we might go through. That's also right here at Grotto Beach. And we're at Grotto Beach here, where you have like endless amount of space where you can just endlessly walk. Can't now see around the corner, but it doesn't look like it stops anytime soon. For kilometers on end, you can have a stroll and walk and properly have a time out here, and it's quite a place to be, quite a place to be. I'd highly recommend, if you're in South Africa, if you're in the Cape Town, Western Cape area, and you're driving through, definitely take a day trip at least to Hermanus, especially during this season. Get a charter boat, go see the whales, and come see some of these points, the Kayaking Point, different sculptures and the arts, and then obviously at the beach, go for hikes, go for walks, and get a dip in the sea. South Africa at its best. Woo! That's cold. Are you ready for a dip, bro? You gonna swim? Oh, you? I don't know. Maybe just with my feet in, because it's really, really cold. But it's still nice. Very refreshing, because it is a hot day. What do you think, bro? Gonna swim or not? Let's do it. Gonna take a quick dip. See you guys soon.
One's a compliment, two's a crowd, three's a party coming, move around like the first rush when the school is out, when the booze is up, when the sun is down. Enjoy the ride, get some pillows in the Chevy. It's like a dolly, low hitting heavy.
And that's Hermanus for you. Stunning and beautiful, and I'd highly recommend it. If you're coming to South Africa, if you're in South Africa already, traveling to the Western Cape around Cape Town, come to Hermanus. Beautiful sea and the beautiful mountains of the Western Cape. Grotto Beach, highly recommended. You can walk for ages. And on my left, behind me over here in the bush, there's a nature reserve hike that you can take on to. Lots of very interesting places to see, lots of great restaurants, lots of little touristy shops, definitely recommended, and you can't miss out on seeing whales up close and personal and the tip of Africa. This is Hermanus, this is Robin. It's been great having you along with me. Hope you have a great week further, and see you guys soon for the next one. Gotta love it. Enjoy your day. Cheers.